Now, it's one of the oldest charitable organisations in the world, stretching back to the Middle Ages. At this time of year, trustees in the village of Biddenden in Kent give out food parcels to the needy. It's a tradition linked to the story of two very special twins who once lived in the parish. Derek Johnson reports.
The photograph's wrong.
Villagers at the old workhouse in Biddenden are given a bag of groceries, something that's been happening on every Easter Monday for longer than anyone can remember.
What have you picked up here today then?
Bread, cheese, tea, and butter, I presume.
I've been doing it for 50 or 60 years now. And when I first used to collect it, I say we used to have these loaves about this long. And I had to cycle here. We used to put... You didn't have plastic bags in those days, we used to bring pillowcases.
The offering is only for those said to be in need, part of a bequest 900 years ago by two kind-hearted sisters, Eliza and Mary Chulkhurst.
The tradition is that they were born in 1100 and died in 1134, and that they were conjoined twins. And that's what the village likes to believe. But we're not really sure of the basis of that belief.
An image of the twins is now part of the village sign. They were said to have left 20 acres to Biddenden, together with a small holding known as the Bread and Cheeselands.
And they willed that basically the money from that land would go to help the needy?
Help the needy, yeah.
And who does it help these days?
Well, it still helps the pensioners and widows and widowers of this parish, just this parish.
We would like to think, presumably, that there's a lot of truth behind it.
Yes, there's been a great deal of research into it. A lot of people have tried to find it out. We can't find a will that actually leaves the land to anybody, but people like doctors who are interested in conjoined twins say that it is perfectly possible that they were, but we don't know whether they actually were or not.
Also given out on this day is this biscuit. It bears the names, ages and date of birth of the twins. Unlike the other offerings though, sadly, it's not edible. Derek Johnson in Biddenden for Meridian News.
An Easter Monday tradition that dates back almost 900 years. People in the Kent village of Biddenden have been presented with bread, cheese and Biddenden biscuits by an ancient charity formed by one of England's first ever set of conjoined twins in 1134. Simon Jones reports.
They queued this morning for their Easter treats, just as villagers have done for hundreds of years. This the scene back in 1902. The Biddenden biscuit being given out today tells the story of this tradition. It shows two conjoined twins who were born in 1100, died here in 1134, and they decided to give over some land to the village so that in future poor people could be provided with bread, with cheese and with cake. Today it's the pensioners of the village who benefit, thanks to the conjoined twins.
I think it's just very impressive that these amazing women lived 34 years from the 12th century, which is, people would sort of say, is that possible? And therefore they were very, very special. So they wanted, something special to go through time, and it has.
I was 90 last week, and and my mother brought it before me, and my grandmother.
I think it's the only one, in the world actually, where we've had the twins, and their bequests have carried on right down through the years.
And they're all hoping for many more to come. Simon Jones, BBC South East Today, Biddenden.